We are finally home from a fantabulous day at the convention, and we never got to eat much, but on the way out we were able to score like tons of free bread, freshly made today. One thing the Dutch do know, one of the few things that they do know, is bread. So I'm happy with that. Jeez, there's still more here. And then we also got vegetables on the way out. Like, so now I'm gonna try cook something. Let's take out all of this bread. Wow. Yeah. Anybody want some bread? Because I have an hour. Okay, so we've got pumpkin, more bread. Oh, look at that. Our garlic, some lovely tomatoes, some red onions, more garlic. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's like part of the cauliflower family. Ooh, it's huge, man. But it's beautiful. Wow. I think it's like cauliflower. I don't know what these are. I bit into one of them. It's like toddy. I don't know what this is. If anyone could fill me in. More onions. And then I also found this seafood place at ATL Seafood. The guy was super friendly and he gave me clams. So I think I'm gonna make like a clam pasta with the tomatoes, garlic, and the onion. I think I have some linguine in the house, and I've obviously got plenty bread. So let's try to turn this into a cooking video now. I'm gonna make clams and pasta, linguine pasta. So I washed these underneath some running water to make sure that I don't know what I was looking for, but I just cleaned them. I've never really cooked them myself, but I have an idea. So here I have some boiling water. And I'm gonna toss it in there. I know the cooking period is not that long, and I'm gonna give it like a little close for like a minute or two, and then they should pop open. And as soon as they pop open, I'm gonna individually take them out and put them in my bowl here, and then I'll keep the juice separate because I'm gonna use the clam juice for my sauce making. Let us chill out for a little bit. Chilling. Alright, cool. This is what you want. You want to remove, don't use your fingers though guys, that's a little bit savage, but you want to remove the ones that have popped open. I've got like a little tongue situation here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna use my fingers, it's not working for me. Don't burn yourself. I want it to really open up like this. And if it hasn't opened up, it's fine, just give it some time, they will all pop open eventually. Alright guys, so here's the leftover liquid and here's the popped open clams. There was one that just wouldn't open, so I'm not, okay, I cracked it open, but I'm assuming if it doesn't want to open, let's leave it. Maybe it's not part of my destiny to eat it. I don't know, I've never actually cooked clams, but I'm making this dish in reminder of the time when we were in Milan. I had a clams linguine, which is a really popular dish all over the world. So I'm making something that reminds me of something similar to that. But yeah, this is how they look like. Okay, for the sauce, I kept about a liter of that liquid because I don't know if I need a cup. I don't know. This is not obviously an exact science. So I had the red onions from the packaging, and I've got some tomatoes. So I've got 2 small onions here, and I chopped it up with my my little KitchenAid food processor thingamajiggy. And then I've got about 4 tomatoes. I also did the same thing. And then those fresh garlics that I got, they were super cool, super soft, easy to peel, amazing. I have about 6 in here, roughly chopped. They're really big, but I probably won't use all of it, but I wanted to make sure. And then I've got some parsley chopped up, which I'm going to use at the end. So now I'm going to start with my onions. You can also use regular brown onions or white onions. This is what I had, so. And I just want to cook that a little bit till it's like soft. I guess I'm gonna toss in some garlic. You must be careful with your temperature now, because you don't want the garlic to burn. The garlic burns, it becomes really bitter. So you need to make sure that the garlic does not burn. It cooks slowly, so it brings out the sweetness of the actual garlic. Smells amazing. And then I'm gonna add my tomatoes now. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Look at the juice of the tomatoes like oozing out. Wow. Smells divine. Can you tell that tomatoes kind of cool down the pan? So you can turn up the heat just a bit. I'll go back to 8 for a little bit. So I'm gonna let that cook out a little bit, you know. Let the flavors develop, and when it starts to develop, I will pour in my liquid. And then I also have butter. Butter is the key to anything. I'll see how much butter I add as I go. Smells divine. Okay, I'm back at it, making the sauce. I'm adding my first batch of liquid now. As you can see, I kind of like cooked up all that liquid and made like a concentrated flavor. This is, if you continue watching my YouTube videos, you'll notice that I do this often, where I just concentrate flavor and then expand it. So I hope you can learn from that. I'm adding this clam liquid. I have a liter of it now, and then I'll let you guys know in the recipe how much I eventually used at the end. Finish it off with my clams. I'm also boiling the water for the linguine. Cooking pastas very easy for me, but some people struggle with it. So if you're one of those people, yeah, it depends what texture you want. Some people say al dente, some people don't like it like that. Some people like it a little bit cooked further. So for me, I don't think anyone can tell you what's what and what's what. If it tastes good, then I say go for it. So I like my pasta a little bit al dente too, with a bite, but I don't want it like it's like still tasting raw. It must be al dente, but it must not taste like I've got raw pasta in my mouth. For starters, I love the way it smells. I haven't tasted it, any. I'm such a savage. It's just stuck my finger in there. Oh yeah. Oh yes. So I added some paper mix from my own paper mix. Like I said before, I use black pepper, green pepper, pink pepper, and white pepper, and I crush it up myself, and then I make my pepper mix. And then I also added some chili flakes. I just went like 1, 2, you know, just touch. I don't want it too spicy, but I do want to give it like a little bit of a kick. I'm now, let me see how much liquid I've added. I said this was Hivanna. What does it say here? Okay, alright. I thought this was 1 liter, but it was actually 600 mils. So I've added like half a cup. 125 mils already. I'm just gonna say a little bit more, just so I have enough sauce. Probably cook this out a little bit, then I'll add my clams, then I'll add my pasta to it. Here's my water boiling. I am going to add my linguine. Guys, this is harder than I thought. Grabbing it out the jar is just like a mission. Woo. Boom. It's just me and Bass, and he's insisted that I make sure that I don't cook too much, because I always cook too much. It's the black woman in me. It's quite sad that I don't have like a close friend that lives really close by to eat with me, because like when we used to live in the US and I would cook, I would have Bongo and some friends over, you know, and we didn't stay alone. We had like 2 other people, so if you wanted to give away food, it was very easy. But here I'm just like by myself, secluded, making my husband fat. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Some people break pasta. It's up to you. I even know that eventually it will go down. I think that's enough pasta for me, but let me go. Before it's too late to add more, let me add one last stuff. Enough. You can also add oil to it. I only add oil to my pasta at the end, and I don't want to make, it just depends. I don't know. If you've been cooking pasta for years and you have your own method and your own technique, do it. I mean, if you don't know how to make pasta by now, whew, child, then yeah. Okay, my sauce is almost ready for the clams. Here's my pasta. I took it out. It's perfectly cooked to my perfection. And normally, if I was going to keep it for a little bit longer than 10 minutes, I would like toss it in a little bit of oil. But I'm about to, you know, so. But if you are going to keep it or hold it for a little bit, toss it in some more oil. Keep it from sticking together. There's my pasta. I hope you guys thought I didn't forget about the butter. I don't forget about butter. Boom. Boom. I think that's enough. How much is that? I think maybe like 100, less than 100 grams. Maybe let's say, let me use my pastry chef skills and say about 60 grams. Let's finish the sauce with the butter. Turn down the temperature because you don't want to, be the girl that, ooh, yes. I think it needs a little bit more, just a touch. See, it's just a touch. I didn't go crazy. All right, look at that. Ooh, smells monate. Yes. This is exactly what I'm blessed, guys. I'm not an Italian, so the Italians that are watching this, please don't come at me and say that's not how you make pasta. I'm not Italian. I'm just trying to recreate a taste that I had when I was in Milan. So please don't come at me. And for all the black Africans who are watching this video and you're like, oh, it's white people's food, please don't come at me. I can eat whatever I want to eat. And you should explore your palate, try different things. And I happen to love seafood, and I happen to love anything in a shell. So please, guys, don't come at me. We are cooking. This is my happy place. Okay, cook a little and heat up again and warm up. And then I'm going to toss my pasta, and then I'll show you guys how I finish it off with some parsley and some parmesan, or I don't know what I got. I think it's parmesan, yeah. On a side note, guys, my husband does not eat anything in shells. He doesn't like oysters, mussels. Yeah, so I have to make him something separate, and he told me what he wanted. So let's start off with that. He wanted some garlic and olive oil and shrimp with his linguine. And yeah, and a squeeze of lime. That's Italy for him. So I found some thyme in the fridge. Got the garlic and the olive oil, and I got my shrimp here, so I'm gonna add that too. I got the shrimp from our local grocery store, Jumbo, and it was really clean and marinated, and seems like, I don't know, it looks like dill or something. A little bit of garlic and there too. So now I'm gonna add the pasta to the clams. It did kind of stick together a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine, it'll loosen up again. But obviously, like I said, if you were holding it for longer, you would have to add a little bit more. But I don't like a lot of oil in my food, honestly to speak, unless it's like a stew. So just me. Oh, beautiful. Look at that, guys, and that's how it came out. I'm just gonna finish it with some of my amazingly freshly cut parsley. Yum. And then I'm gonna serve it. Guys, it's super difficult filming and trying to cook with one hand. I really need to. Perfect. I think I'm happy with that. I love how that looks. Love how it smells. As a side note dish, we have, I'm just adding the finishing touches, which is the butter. The shrimp looks pretty done. I don't want to overcook it. My man is a picky man. So I'm just going to add the rest of the pasta that I had. Ooh. Ooh. See guys, it kind of does loosen up again. So you don't have to worry about it, but if you are holding it for like more than an hour, definitely put some oil in there so it doesn't stick. But look, this is what Basil wants. And I'm also going to finish him off with some parsley. Oh look, my little kitchen assistant. Thanks, baby. Ooh, this smells delicious. So there's Basil's pasta. I also added some chili flakes towards the end. Or he did, because, you know, I didn't want to kill his mouth. And I dropped in the shrimp. That also looks really good. Not as good as mine, I think. I get it into the bowl. Get all the shrimp. And then I've got some Parmigiano up in here. It's not as hot as Parmesan, but it's really, really good too. And Bass also wanted some lime. I'm just gonna zest to finish it off. This is my pasta with the clams. It smells amazing. The bowl, Lauren. Damn. Okay, there's a lot of clams, but I'll finish it. Ooh. And I just want to finish mine with the cheese, no lime zest or anything. Ooh. Just like this. If you don't have a microplane, also you can use a regular grater, or you can already buy it like grated. Perfect. I'm happy with that. And that's my dish. Thank you guys for joining me and Bass today. We had such a great time at Horecava. We had a great time gathering all these ingredients, and I had a great time cooking. Please like and subscribe and have fun.